tears in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'm emotionally stable enough for any of this. I just found out who I drafted. So the good thing is we have fantasy football talk right now. The World Championship is a high-stakes league right here in Las Vegas, and we have the founder, Ian Ritchie, here to tell us a little bit about it. Let's talk about the championship first. What do you need to know? How can people get involved? The first open seasoner, the season opener is tonight. I'm already overly excited.
Right. We're at the Palms.
Okay.
Again, it's our second year at the Palms. We have a great relationship with them. We have beautiful spaces they give us. We're drafting in the Real World Suite up in what used to be Nove, which is it's a great space for us up there. We're in some ballrooms. We have a viewing party tonight in the sports book. We do have a few openings left for some drafts on Friday and Saturday, but there's a lot of people in town from all over the world to compete for the belt and the World Championships and a lot of money.
I didn't know you could still draft, right? I thought you had to draft all before the first game, but you still have some time.
We still have some time. We draft before the game, and we hold drafts after, and the results from the first game count. So that goes into the strategy of where to draft guys if they overperformed or underperformed and they rise or fall.
All right, and so if people want to get involved, what do they need to know?
Come on down to the Palms.
Okay.
Come on up to Nove. We have a big registration desk up there. We can get you into a draft. We have $300 drafts. We have $1,800 drafts. Sorry, we finished the $5,000 and $10,000 entry drafts.
Bummer.
Yeah, and if you don't have a team yet and you're not comfortable being around some of the best players in the world and drafting in that, you can go to mockdraftnow.com. It's an automated on-demand site. It's free. We have thousands of dollars in prizing. There's no pressure, right? There's no pressure. There's no clock. People aren't laughing at your picks, anything like that. It's an easy way to have teams and to get in the game now.
It's like you know what's happening inside my league personally. Okay, so if you're in your own personal league, give us some tips if you maybe auto-drafted and don't know what on earth you're doing.
Who did that?
What are some sleeper picks that you can tell people about?
Right. You know, at this point, if you've already drafted, there might be a few guys on the waiver wire that you can look at. You know, as far as a local pick, I do like David Carr from the Raiders, and so you know a lot of people are jumping off David Carr. He had one bad year. I think he's a good value. He's going to have a good season this year. So if you're a Raider fan and he's on,
we all should be at this point.
You should be. He'll be out there. Another guy that might be on your waiver wire still is Keelan Cole, who's a wide receiver in Jacksonville. We think he's got a lot of upside. And one other guy that a lot of the high-stakes pros are drafting is a guy named Josh Doxson from the Redskins, and we expect him to have a really, really good year. If you haven't had your draft yet, you know, you look for guys like Cooper Kupp. We think he's good. Royce Freeman is kind of a corporate sleeper pick, very popular for a lot of people, things like that.
Okay. I know a lot of people, at least we've talked a lot about, do you pick a quarterback super early or do you want to wait a couple of rounds? What's your advice?
Well, you know, a lot of it depends on your scoring system. And so if your quarterbacks are very overvalued with 6-point touchdowns and a lot of extra points for yardage and bonuses, then you want to take your quarterback a little bit earlier. If it's a 4-point touchdown pass and normal for yardage, I like to personally wait till the 10th, 12th round. There's a lot of value there, and I would definitely suggest waiting if it's a 4-point touchdown.
Dang it, I wish I had talked to you last week. All right, great advice, and we'll have all the information on the viewing party, everything you need to know. We'll put that all online, ktnv.com. It's also on your screen right now, 5:15 to 8 o'clock tonight at the Palms. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.